back to Friday Night Lights. We kicked off the show talking high school football, but two more local teams kick it off Saturday with state quarterfinals on the road. Cathedral Prep is back at Bald Eagle Area High School Saturday afternoon at 3 p.m. to face Philadelphia Power Imhotep Charter in the PIAA Class 5A state quarterfinals. While the Ramblers have spread the ball around all season, their backfield has come to play the last two times out, including Prep's big 69-20 win against East Stroudsburg South. But the challenge, it's much bigger, literally, against Imhotep.
Same old Imhotep. I mean, immensely huge, monstrous, bigger than professional lines, and I'm not exaggerating. I mean, they're, Bills and Steelers, I think, are smaller than them. They've got incredible talent on the defensive side of the ball. I think they have 8 kids, I think, with Division I offers.
For all those to come together, offense, defense, special teams, those are all 3 components we need to win a state championship, and I think we're doing a really good job of that right now.
Leadership. We got more close as a team. Back in August, we were pretty close, but now we're just clicking on all cylinders. Offense, defense, special teams.
We gotta work hard. They're a good team. We just gotta make sure we do everything right and execute.
Prep takes its 11-1 record back to Bald Eagle Area High School for a second straight game at Alumni Stadium. It's a 3 p.m. Saturday afternoon kickoff against former state championship foe Imhotep Charter, who the Ramblers have played a couple of times there in Hershey. They come in with a 9-1 record to the state 5A quarterfinal.
Let's go! Get up on 3! 1, 2, 3! Get up! Let's go! Let's go!
11 guys moving in the same direction cannot be fucking stopped. Come out, impose your will on that first drive, and now they hit the oh shit button. Alright? And they don't know how to respond from it. We do. Don't move folks out. Not no bouncy. Y'all know these. Fuck them, alright? Fuck them, where my dogs at? I said, where my dogs at? Y'all boys ain't ready. Y'all boys ain't ready. Y'all boys ain't ready. Lord, let the grass grow. Lord, let the grass grow. One go. One go.
They're on to the state semis. Mike Mishler's Cathedral Prep Ramblers taking on former state championship foe in Imhotep. Today it was the PIAA 5A state quarterfinal from Bald Eagle. Second week in a row at that site for Prep. Panthers strike first on a long touchdown pass to make it 6. Mikhail Davis Jr. to Terrence Adams. Still in the first, and it's Ramir Stewart into the end zone on the Wild Panther formation. 18-0 Imhotep.
Too many guys got flat, their feet are dead. Okay? Run your damn feet. We're not out of this yet. We're just gonna throw the ball a little bit. We're gonna run stretch a little bit. We're gonna run a couple double teams, all right? So we're not out of it yet. We're the whole second half here. All right? So keep your heads up and get after them, all right?
A little big in their heads right now. Okay, we gotta go down and score though on offense, all right? Guys, offensive line, we gotta stay on our double teams. Ready to go, guys. We don't care. We don't get into the linebacker at this point. Let's make sure we get those guys off the line of scrimmage. Kick out at the ends. We're probably gonna get away from trap, and we gotta make sure we're blocking those edge guys on our passing game. We're gonna probably pass it a lot in the second half. You understand?
Let's go.
Okay. Let's get our defense. Keep doing what you're doing. They hit it. We had 2 missed tackles. That's how they scored. All right, we're gonna keep throwing everything at them, but you guys are doing a good job. I'm proud of you. Okay, let's go.
Yeah.
Hey, second half on 3. Let's go. Let's finish this shit. Okay, let's go. 1, 2, 3. Second half. Let's go. We win.
Charter at the half. In the third, opening possession, Prep puts together a nice drive here. First, it's Mike Parks, the third, the big run into Panther territory, taken down by a couple there. Next, it's quarterback Carter Barnes, the junior on the keeper for a first down, gets inside the 5, taking a contact, no problem. Then finally, Barnes going to cap the drive, getting into the end zone on his own. 18-7, Imhotep Charter after Prep gets in for 6, their first score of the day. However, it's Imhotep Charter, too much for the Ramblers on the afternoon. A Panther team with 8 Division I offered players overpowers Prep. Players overpowers Prep. A 42-7 final down at Bald Eagle. The Ramblers' great run comes to an end in the Class 5A state quarterfinals at 11-2.
2 football team. All right, did what we did this year. Okay, outstanding job. Very, very proud of you. I want to. Tonight, to me, is always about when we're not going to finish things out in a different way. Okay, it's for to me the seniors. Okay, all right. You guys are a special group. There's only 12 of you. All right. Maybe you cry, okay? There's only 12 of you. Okay, and there's other guys here that have other opportunities. But the 12 of you guys were outstanding this whole season. Okay, I don't care who you were. All right, you know you're 12 remaining from the bigger class, right? You guys stuck through it. You guys saw it through. All right, and you're Ramblers. Okay, you'll always be able to say that. Okay, right now it hurts. Right now it sucks, and I've never been able to come up with some magic words that's going to take that away. It better suck. It better hurt. Because if he doesn't, you didn't put enough into it. Okay, so the guys right now are like, all right, well, hey, I can get on to Christmas shopping and stuff, or basketball season, or whatever. That's the way you're feeling right now. Think about that. How much did you put into it? Okay, I don't think we have a lot of those on this team. I think we got 95% guys that are fully invested in this team. Okay, and I'm not going to talk about. I believe in talking about next season and things like that. But I'm going to tell you right now, for us to win down the road, we need to do other things in the off season. It's going to beat teams that have those type of dudes on. Okay, all right. You understand? I'm not going to get into that much further right now. I want to thank, from the bottom of my heart, Mr. Slomsky is our president for all his support. Let's give him a round, please. I want to thank you guys. It was a pleasure watching you this year, so I want to thank you. I want to thank Mr. Flanagan, our athletic director, for everything he's doing. Hey, my coaching staff, guys, we have a great staff here. I mean, a lot of guys put a lot of time in, a lot of time away from their families. Okay, but I want to say it's been an honor, especially to coach with this staff. And so make sure you guys see these guys one by one before you get out of here. So please give it up to them. All right.
And in the future, our seniors may not be here next year, but remember this feeling. You guys will be state champions, I promise you. Keep working in this offseason. I freaking love you guys.
Prep pride on 3, nothing else, right? Prep pride on 3. We don't do other stuff. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Prep pride. Yeah, I think he's still.
Love you, boy. Love you, boy. Love you, boy. 675. Love you, boy. My money. Love you, man.
Love y'all, man.
Love you, bitch.
Right. Love you, man.
You already know.
I know.
It sucks, man, but I'm on the bigger and better things. Don't let this bring down my whole year. I had a hell of a year. I'm proud of what not only like what I was able to accomplish, but what my whole team was able to accomplish, and that's what really sticks out to me.
We could have went farther. We didn't reach our full potential, I don't think, but it is what it is, and they're gonna be good next year. And I will keep moving on with football.
It was a great season. I mean, we played hard every game. There were some hiccups here and there, but all in all, it was a great season. And it's sad to be over, but it was a great season.
It's kind of a crazy feeling. I still feel like we're gonna come back here Monday, but in the future, I got faith in these guys to get it done. I know these guys are state champions, and they keep working hard. And last thing as a senior, just you want to leave everything out there. And I feel like there's some things we could have did better, but I'm proud of these guys. I know this team, and I don't know to go through this with anyone else. So I'm grateful.
I did what I could. I played my heart out when I was here, so I don't got no regrets. So try to stay the next level.
Grabbing all my stuff, fought hard, but didn't end up with it. That's about it. 3 out.
I appreciate everybody showing up on such short notice. Had a lot of time to plan this
what I'm going to say right now, and I have no idea. Just here to announce, we're here to announce that I've resigned my position as head football coach. At Cathedral Prep, retired from that position, and I've done this with a lot of thought, a lot of prayers, a lot of talking with my wife, my friends, support of the school. I actually talked to Mr. Flanagan probably 3 weeks ago about it, and he asked me to take some more time and think about it. And it's the most difficult decision I've had to make in my life. I've had to make it 2 other times. It's 100% my decision. I've had nothing but love and support from the school, from the players, from my staff, my coaching staff, from my former players even in here. I just feel at this point in time, I'm not going to get into all the reasons for it. There's a multitude of reasons I've made this decision. It just is time to do this. I've been just told the boys, first thing I told them was I love them. I've been doing this a job that I didn't think I was going to be doing more than 6 months. And after going 2 and 4 my first year, longer than any of them have been alive. And it's just time for me to step away at this point. I don't do so with glee. I don't do so with, I just trust in the Lord that He's leading me in the right direction. And I always told the boys, every single one of them, someone wanted to tell them in there, so I'm glad somebody in here now, but whenever they came in and talked to me when they were in 8th grade, one of the things I would tell them was I'd want to kind of, put a metaphorical shot between the eyes to them and just say, I'd always tell them, what I want and need for prep football, it has nothing to do with it. It's what's best for them. And they're making a decision where they're going to go to school. It needs to be what's best for them. And I told them, if you come here, that's great. And I followed up with, and there was the kind of shot between the eyes. I just said, if you don't come here, I got a secret for you. We're going to be just fine. I always followed up with, but here's another secret. I said this to every single kid for the last 20 years. I said, if I'm not here tomorrow, if I'm no longer here, prep football is going to be just fine. Because I believe it's bigger than one person or one player. I've always wanted a kid who wanted to be here because he wanted to be here. I wanted that type of player. I've been incredibly blessed over the years to have leadership. 2 athletic directors, Tony Himes, who was one of the ones that hired me, and Bill Flanagan, who I've been working with most of my career. I just really want to say thank you, Bill, and for everybody, because he's been the main guy. And Tony, I know what you're thinking by hiring me. I know he's in the hallway somewhere. He's not in there, but it was a roll of the dice, and it seemed to have led to probably the greatest years of my life professionally. The 4 presidents I worked under, I called Father Allison today and just said thank you to him, and Father Scott Jabo, and in shorter terms, Chris Haggerty, and now Mr. Slomsky, Dave Slomsky, who's been utterly supportive and very much supportive of everything during this process. And I want to thank you, Dave, too, as well. So I want to say thank you to them. I want to thank the Erie community for their support. The Erie community has been unbelievable. Even the people that hate us, I kind of used to feed off that and loved it, but the people that love us too, we've had support from politicians and the community in general over this amazing run, and it's been great to have them in here. Special place in my heart for my coaches and my staff. It's not just these guys, but like the last 20 years of having those relationships, because at the end of the day, football is about relationships. It's not about a trophy. It's not about a championship. It's not about a win or a loss. It's about those special relationships you have and them going forward in life. And I want to say thank you to you guys. the parents, the fans, the boosters. Have been awesome over the years. There's many people that tight to my heart, you know, but mostly the players. I've always, going back to the relationship thing, wanted that to be, it's what's motivated me, it's what's kept me here, it's what's kept me doing it for so long. I think it's the hardest position in sports in this area. I think it's not an easy one to have. Our level of expectation has been risen to a point where you have an 11-2 season, people go, hey, better next year, guys. You know, go get it next year. And in some ways, that frustrates me, but in other ways, I think that's awesome because that's what we're about here, right? But to the players, I want to say one last time, I love you. The guys that came back, I mean, I found out about this. I appreciate it so much. You know, all my former players here, and coaches, and staff. I really can't say much more about you, and you're really what made it great, and what the reason why we have been so successful. And then lastly, I'd have to say, and mostly, to my family. Besides being the son of Dr. Forrest and Shirley Mishler, and the father of Melissa and Katie and Michelle and Joseph and Kelly, and a member of the Walsh family, the greatest honor of my life has been being married to you, Mary. So we're very faithful people. We trust in what we're going to be doing here. And I'm sorry this is a sloppy, gross, crying thing, but that's the way I am. So kids know that, and my coaches know that. So I love you, and I love everybody in here. So I guess that's about, I think, all I have at this point in time for a comment.
I think that paid off pretty well. I think I've known Mike longer probably than anybody in this room. We graduated together about 39 years ago. You know, there's an old coaching axiom that states, you know, no one cares how much you know until they know how much you care. That was crafted for Mike Mishler, because that's all he's done here for 20 years. And these guys in the room know that. His coaching staff knows that. The alums that played for him that are here know that. The adults that are here know that. His family obviously knows that. Different breed, and just proud to call him my friend. I thank him.
On behalf of the school, thank Mike Mishler for everything he's done for us. People in the sports media obviously are very familiar with the wins and losses. That alone is impressive enough, and enough to put him in 200 different halls of fame. But what most people in this room don't really appreciate, the people that have been associated with his school, have seen day in and day out, is the impact that Mike has had on kids, not just football players, kids in general. The example he sets for them as a man, and the way he lives his life, his care and concern and love for this school, it's going to be hard to match on any level. We're very blessed that Mike is going to continue with us as Director of Facilities. We're very blessed, and we're extremely grateful that he's agreed to do that. Again, thank you, Mike, so much for everything that you've done.
P